Hi there, I'm going to show you how to hopefully create a listing on eBay. So let's get started. So you have your pictures available. So you take a look at the picture, see what it is. This is a pogo plug. If you don't know what it is, you have to look it up. The best way to do is just use Google or some kind of search engine. And it's up to you what you choose. If you still can't find it from there, there's a good program called Google Lens. You just insert the image into Google Lens and it brings up similar pages based on the image. So let's get started. So we got pogo plug here. Now let's narrow it down even more. Let's go back and find the model. It's a V4-A104. Put that in the search. V4-A104. And there we have it. Now we're going to narrow it down even more by going to filter, make sure it says item location is in North America. Go to sold items, show result. Alright, as you see here, we have a brand new Pogo V4-A101 right here. That sold for $18 plus fee shipping. So let's see if we have any more that sold. So it looks like another one sold for $5 with $10 shipping. And that one on the top sold for $16 free shipping. So you just kind of take a guess. You don't want to be the highest person that has the most expensive item, but you also don't want to be the lowest. So in this case, I'd go for $15. So we take the one that's the most expensive, which was the $18 one, and we click on sell one like this. The reason I go with the most expensive is for some reason someone paid more money for that one. And it's more likely it's because of the item's title or the item specifics that they filled out. So from here we go and add the photos. Add photo. Find them wherever you stored them at. Select them all, or as many as you can select, and upload. While it's uploading, I like to fill out the rest of the information. It just helps save on time. So we go down the list. See, the one we have is not new, it's new open box. So it's open box. Brand is the pogo plug. The model is the V1-A101, and it comes in a box. You have to fill out the required information 100% before you can even save your listing. Next is recommended. Sometimes I fill it out. The more expensive ones, I try to fill out the most information because it's more worth your time than to bother with the least expensive ones. So I would say, good rule of thumb, if it's over $50, try to fill in as much as you can. If it's under 50, just go with whatever popped up. Just make sure it applies to the item you're listing. Like right here, the MPN, the manufacturer's product number, if that was different, we would just change it out. Let's verify that UPC is the same. Alright, those UPCs match. Alright, next is custom SKU. This is a very, very important one. This helps us find where we're going to put the items. If you look in the background, right here, that is part of my inventory system. So if you go back to the pictures, and sorry about that. If we go back to the pictures, you'll see the pictures goes to a scale weight. So it weighs 1 pound 7.6 ounces, and it's in bin R. So on custom SKU, you're going to put R. Alright, we're done with item specifics. Next, we go down. We already did the category from the copy of the listing that we used. If we didn't copy one and we made one from scratch, we'd have to select the category. Alright, we go to description. If it's under 50, once again, you don't really need to mess with it too much. Just go with whatever's there. If it's over 50, we definitely have to adjust it and put every little bit of information we could put. Also, I don't specifically offer free shipping, so if it was to say free shipping anywhere, make sure to remove that. If it's in the title or if it's in the description, make sure it gets removed. So we go down to pricing. We don't want to run an auction. It's always going to be buy it now. And we'll put $15 in, because that's about the average price it was going for with free shipping. Okay. Then we go down to delivery. We go back to our pictures. And it weighed 1 pound 7.6 ounces. So you round up. Even if it said 7.1 ounces, you'd round up to 1 pound 8 ounces. So we change the weight. If I don't include any measurements in my images, then I just go with a basic measurement of 10 by 10 by 10. Those numbers help it be large enough to where I don't lose money on shipping, but it's also small enough to where the customers don't have to pay more than what they're supposed to, even if I use a smaller box. So we go to policy, choose a policy, and we're going to want to send this priority. Anything a pound and up goes priority. If it's more than 5 pounds, it needs to go priority or FedEx. I'll let the customer choose what they want to do, but in this case it's going to go priority. And we back out. Alright, make sure global shipping service program is on. Underneath where it says priority mail, it's 2 to 5 days, and calculated shipping. See where it says buyer paid $8.55 through $15.20. It's all based on their location to me. So what I do is I round that number up. So I say they pay $9 in shipping. So I'll go back to our buy it now price and deduct $9. that math didn't add up. There we go. That's better. So we still are in the middle of not being the most expensive, but not being the cheapest. And that way I can try to get the most money as possible out of the items. So we go down next to preferences. Make sure it says payments managed by eBay. We can go in there, I'll just let you take a look at that. You have all these other ones, eBay payments. It has to be eBay payments, immediate pay. Location, United States 32579. That's where the item is stored at. And return policy. Returns accepted, buyer pays 30 days money back. Alright. So make sure it says accepted, returns accepted within 30 days, buyer pays return shipping, money back. Required immediate payment, that comes off of the payment method. And it says sell faster, so you go in the edit, turn on promoted listings, and you change the ad rate. I go with the 1% ad rate. So eBay will advertise for me 1% of the time. And if somebody was to purchase it from the ad, they get 1% of the final value fee. So it just helps move items a little bit faster. I try not to give them more money than I have to. We don't donate. And we're almost done. So you go back all the way up to the top. The picture should be done uploading. Go into edit. Alright, I like to organize my pictures before I edit them. So the first picture you see when you purchase something is going to be the front image. It's the most appealing image. So at all these pictures, the most appealing one is going to be the front. And then I like to imagine, like in a 3D world, like the items is spinning. So you have one side, the back, the other side, and then what's in the box. So if there was a top or a bottom, this is going to be the bottom picture. It goes side, back, other side, top, bottom. And then if there's contents, I will include the pictures of the contents. Sometimes there's multiple of the same stuff. You just have to use your best judgment on what pictures to use. Some of them are just pure informational, and you can just delete them after you use the information that's on them to help you. And some of them will help the customers decide on their purchase. You have up to 12 pictures you can use. Sometimes I take more, sometimes I take less. It all just depends on the item. So this picture is what's inside the picture, what's inside the product. So there's that. It's basically the same picture. So this picture looks better because the plastic's off. So we'll go with that. So we don't need two of the same pictures, so that one goes away. This is also what's in the box, but it's not included in the other picture, so this one stays. Let's save it. What I'm doing is just basically cropping. Let's do a simple crop. If by chance you can't crop and not see the wall that's behind this black curtain, just let me know, I'll retake a picture. But we don't ever want to see the wall behind it, which I don't think should be a problem for any of these pictures. Oh, there's a wall. If you look on the far right, you can see the wall, but once it gets cropped, it's not a problem, and the customer won't see it. Let me finish up here. there's a serial number in any of the pictures or model number, include that into the listing. That is a priority picture. Kind of like the best picture is a priority picture. That way, if a person decides they want to try to swap out items, this is proof to eBay of what I sent them. It just helps keep the returns down. That one I already edited. I already cropped that one. Alright. Just do a quick check. Alright. And for you, I'm not sure what it's going to say. It might just say save as draft. It might say save for later. It might say list the item. But for you, it won't upload onto the store. It'll just put it as a draft for me to go in and review and then save and activate into my store. So right now I'm going to put list my item. I'm done. So off to the side, you want to have like an Excel spreadsheet open or a piece of paper or pencil. I just use the notes app in my phone. And put the date. Today is the 2nd. Alright, we listed it for $6. The shipping doesn't get added into this value. And we did one listing. So the goal that you should be trying to reach is going to be $450 and 20 listings. So if you get to 450 before, sorry about that. If you get to 450 before you have 20 listings, then the other listings are just bonus, and it helps bring people to the store on a consistent basis, so it helps the sales continue. So if you get to $450 with 10 listings, that's awesome. More than likely you're going to end up getting to 20 listings before you get to $450, and then you just need to keep posting. As you can see on 7/12, I did 20 listings for $449. I actually should have done another one, but I ran out of time. That's where you're coming in, is to give me a hand with the listing portion. Because in essence, if you list 20 items a day, you should sell 20 items a day. But the package and ship and photograph and source those 20 items is taking me all day long to get done. So this is where I'm going to need to rely on you heavily. Just keep a track of how many listings you're doing and the dollar amount of each listing. Total it up. So say you did another one for $20 today. You would just add it together. So $26, 2 listings. At the end of each day, if you could send me a message or an email, whatever your preference is, sorry, with how many listings you did and the dollar amount in total for them, that helps me know that you completed your task, and that way I can go in and put the listing into the store where it's actually shoppable, because it's not going to do any good sitting in a draft. I hope I explained everything alright. We'll talk more. You have a good day. I'll see you later.